Hello everyone. If you're familiar with me and my channel, you'll know that I'm a big Acura Integra fan. In fact, I sold one not too long ago, and that's really the first car I'd honestly say that I regret selling. So I'm actively always searching for more to buy, and the prices of them are getting pretty ridiculous. And yeah. So I'm just going to cover, I've written a couple articles about these cars and a bunch of other stuff. So we're going to take a look at some of these Integras for sale and cars that have sold. I'm sure you guys are more than familiar with the Phoenix Yellow Type R that sold for $112,000. That one's a bit of a statistical anomaly though, as is pretty much anything on Bring a Trailer. Unfortunately, all these super nice Type Rs and GSRs with 15 miles on them, fetching ridiculous numbers, are convincing people that their cars are worth an insane amount of money, and they just aren't. So, we're going to start right here with this Phoenix Yellow Type R, mostly Phoenix Yellow Type R, that I wrote an article about not too long ago. It's for sale in sunny San Diego, California. Now, it's a 2000... and it's got 79,999 miles on the chassis, according to the listing. However, as you can see right off the bat, not the best condition one's ever been in. The interior looks pretty okay. The bumper is, I assume, just a different bumper, or just the front bumper was repainted for whatever reason. The rear, it's just very sun-faded. It's hard to look at, guys. It's really upsetting that a Phoenix Yellow Type R got to be in this condition. I know there's plenty of them that did, but it's a Type R. I don't know who let it slip this far. But, yeah, that's not the worst part. It's 35,000 miles, but he advertises it as the lowest priced Type R in the US, which really rubbed me wrong because it's just inaccurate. In my article, I found a bunch of Type Rs for sale, Team Integra, and there's plenty of JDM dealers that have right-hand drive ones for 26,000 with super low miles, way lower than this, and they don't have branded titles. This one does. It's got a rebuilt title, and not only that, it's K-swapped, but very poorly. If you look super close at it, you can see, let me see if I can zoom in here on this picture. For one, the throttle cable right there, I don't know what's going on. It's way loosey-goosey and just kind of offshoots at the engine mount. And, yeah, it looks like a very halfway done K-swap, and looks like the battery's not secured with anything. And, this is just a project that fell into some unfortunate hands. It does run and drive. It's a JDM K20, but yeah, $35,000 is pretty optimistic in this case. Maybe if it was a clean title, someone might consider salvaging it for that. But people don't understand that the value of these stupid high-priced cars that you see on Bring a Trailer comes from their originality. Nobody wants, like, collector weird people that have $100,000 to spend on a Phoenix Yellow Type R want an all original Phoenix Yellow Type R with low miles. They're not going to cough up $35,000 for a salvage title, rebuilt title, K-swap car. Nobody is. And there's a reason it was listed 2 months ago. It's still for sale. So now let's move on to another one I wrote an article about back before all this stuff started trending upward. I believe it was in early 2021, May 18th. A black Integra GSR for sale on Craigslist in Palm Springs. And it's got a lot of miles on it. I can't remember. Let's see. 160,000 miles. And the thing is in amazing shape. The listing's unfortunately gone, so we just have to use the 3 pictures I salvaged for my article. And yeah, I mean, look at it. Under the hood, it looks brand new. Inside, it looks brand new, but it's got 160,000 miles on it. So nobody's going to buy that this is all original or that it was kept in this condition for its whole life. It's not hard to source expensive interior bits that are still in perfect condition and put them in a car where their interior bits weren't in perfect condition. this car is extremely likely to have been restored, which is fine. Restoring a car is a great thing. You can see the exterior looks awesome. It looks like maybe it's even had a paint correction and stuff like that. The original GSR blades are still polished and nice. I think this car was not this nice for its entire life, and somebody restored it, like I said, which again is awesome. It looks great, but the guy wanted $30,000 for it, for a GSR with 160,000 miles on it, which is insane. And I even sourced a couple even bring a trailer links, I believe. Yeah, here's a Milano red GSR coupe that sold for $17,000, and that was appropriate for the time period. That car now would probably get $30,000. Just, well, no, I guess probably not. It's not super low mileage guy, but, well, 47. Yeah, it might get 30,000 now. Everything's insane. But anyway, it's an insane number. Here's another Bring a Trailer listing. One sold for $31,000, but it had 4,000 kilometers on it. What's that, like 2,500 miles, 2,700 miles? So this price was insane, and the guy saw this article in Honda Tech, or on the Honda Tech Facebook page, and got really mad about it, if I recall correctly. He was commenting on the Facebook post, arguing that everybody kept Type R as nice. So this car is worth Type R money because not many people kept GSRs as nice. You can take that argument how you want, but maybe now. Maybe it'd be 30 grand, but 160,000 miles, it's not going to get there. But somebody for one in this condition would, so at this point, might pay like 15. So let's move on to this next one. This one's a Aztec Green DB2 Integra Coupe. It is a GSR. There is basically none of these in the US, and it was listed for $10,000. Seemed like a ridiculous price for the 196,000 miles, but I'm actually here to tell you that this one isn't a bad deal. I don't have the info in front of me. I can't remember how many of them there are, but there's very, very few. You can read my article in the description if you want exact numbers, but there's little cosmetic issues, crack in the mirror, yada yada, but the interior is super, super nice. It looks like a Mugen shift knob in there, maybe. And, yeah, it was listed for $10,000, and if I recall correctly, it sold, like, immediately. It's crazy. This is a super nice car, and again, probably not something that looked this good its entire life. It's probably been restored with having 196,000 miles on it, and that's fine, again. But it does still have its original B17, so, yeah. Cool car. At this point, 10 grand for a really clean Integra seems like a good deal, which is unfortunate. But I'm here to tell you, Integra is not worth that much. And I have receipts to back it up. So we go to Craigslist in Los Angeles right now. Here's a clean title, manual, GSR, 215,000 miles. Still has the original blades. The interior, great. It's not leather. That's fine. It's not even good cloth. It's tan. It's a tan interior, green car. But manual, GSR, coupe, VTEC, says, well, is it still all original? Completely stock except for the short air intake and lowered for better handling. Making it Integra Type R specs for fraction of the price. I wish I had read that before I was giving this person credit, because don't say that. But anyway, yeah, I mean, clear coat is a little unhappy, as Hondas tend to get, but $6,000. That's a good deal. I mean, and you might be able to get it for less than that, depending on how bad they want it gone. You can still get GSRs in good shape, under 10 grand, all day long. And here's another great example, is a DC2 with a JDM front end. I can't say I'm in love with the headlight conversion there. I'm not sure if it comes with the bricks or it comes with those LEDs. But it's built turbo B18 C1, so old, like legit GSR engine, JDM front end, tons of stuff, OBD1. Oh yeah, so it's probably running a Honda or something. Yep, Honda S300, 1000cc injectors. Garrett turbo, like pretty nicely built car, drivable if it's got a good tune on it, nothing out of control, and 11 grand. 11 grand. And I know what you're arguing is, I just told you all that people want originality for big money, and they do, which is why that K Type R is not worth 35 grand. But 11 grand for this is a pretty decent deal for what you're getting. I do have to say, though, I have to go on record. I don't like the JDM front end. It just looks like a Prelude. I love Preludes, but the 4 headlights are better. At any rate, thank you guys very much for watching. I just thought I'd do another little video like this. Sorry if you have an Integra Type R or GSR that's super high mileage and you were hoping it's worth $50,000, because it just isn't. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at BigB1011, and if you want to see a picture of your car featured at the end of one of my videos, send a picture of it to me at cursforeverhelp@gmail.com, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.